course, by the shifting gales of the great South Seas, Odysseus' ship nears the shore of the island of the Cyclops. When they reach the shore, Odysseus tells his men to watch the ship as he and 12 warriors search the high cave. Along with him, he carries the goatskin sack filled with sweet wine.
Outside the cave, they find a herd of sheep, which the men wanted to steal and take back to the ship.
Odysseus refused because he wished to meet the owner of the cave. They entered the cave, lit a fire, and waited. The Cyclops returned with his sheep to be milked. Odysseus and his men hide in the shadows as the Cyclops rolls an enormous boulder over the entrance of the cave. In the glare of the fire, he finally notices the men.
Who are you?
We are sailors, blown off course, our ship wrecked on the rocks.
The men watch in horror as, without hesitation, the Cyclops snatches up 2 of the men like squirming puppies and devours them. He washes them down with whey and then lays down to sleep.
In the rosy-fingered dawn of morning, the Cyclops led his sheep from the cave and rolled the stone back in place.
Lying in the cave was a long pole which Odysseus had his men sharpen to a point and hide in the dung pile at the back of the cave. That evening, the Cyclops returned with his woolly flocks. Odysseus offers him some of his sweet wine. The Cyclops seized the wine and drained the bowl, and then called for more. The giant rolled over and fell asleep. Odysseus and his men took the spike and drove it into the embers of the fire, charring it again. The men backed up and sprinted forward, ramming it into the Now the Cyclops, wheezing in pain, sat there, arms thrown wide for any silly man who bolted.
Odysseus tied each man under the fleece of a ram.
When the rosy-fingered dawn appeared, the Cyclops began letting out the sheep to pasture. Odysseus unties his men, rounds up the sheep, and drives them to where the ship waits.
Having escaped the Cyclops, Odysseus and his men travel on to their next adventure.